So again, big light, hand goes through it. Good girl, just reward. We've got the lead if she gets too obsessed with the light.
Yeah.
So again, you can see I'm not going straight to that small light straight away. Then I'm going to gradually start to hopefully shrink that light down. Good girl.
Clever
And
girl.
come here then. Good girl. If I can get the focus on me, I will, but also I can say we know she's still looking at the light, but I'm just going to throw the food over there. She can go and get it, and then I'm just going to shrink it down a bit more.
Yeah, well, when we first put it on, she wouldn't.
She went absolutely,
Yeah.
you know. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to create a different thing. So you can see I'm just slightly moving it. So I'm creating a trigger by moving it, but moving it gently and holding. Good girl. Yes.
Clever.
Good girl. Then I want to reward her away so she can try and disengage. If she doesn't go all the way, and I don't want to go down to, I think, too small. Good girl. Yes. So we're almost at the smallest that she was going crazy for.
Yeah.
But what I've done is I've worked through, and then I want to move it gently, not too much. Just add a bit of movement. Ruby! Pop up! Good girl. I know, happy birthday, Ruby. Look, you're getting lots of nice treats for being really good, but it's a birthday treat.
Yeah.
So if I then went to really small like that, which was the last one. Good girl.
I totally ignored it then.
She's absolutely ignored it there. Now, obviously this gets harder the more that you have random light shadows coming in.
Yeah.
But this is a great way to start. But what I would say for you is, good girl. Yes, I'm paying her a lot right at this moment, but tomorrow I would pay half as much. The next day, half as much again, and then I'm going to vary it. But if I was to suddenly move it, most spaniels are going to want to dart after a light. But if I start to move it slowly, good, Ruby. So I just need to see how she wants to go. So I'm just going to turn it off because I've just stimulated her again. So I've just widened that torch back up. So I'm just going to stop rather than sort of go to any type of consequence or, oh, you got that wrong. I just need to go, right, good girl, come here. Get her focus back again. Ready? Good girl. Off she goes. Then I'm going to turn it back onto big. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I've gone really quick. I've gone from the big light to a small little bit.
Yeah.
Where I want to start doing the shadow bit more. Good
Just
girl.
Just do it. Yeah.
So I'm getting a focus on me. So again, I'm going to shrink this light down a touch. There you go, a bit smaller. Ruby. Ruby, what's this? Can she focus on me? Good girl. And then look, I can move my hand through the light to create that little flick of shadow.
And she's not done anything.
And she's focused on me. But yes, this is day one. I'm paying her a lot. This could be all her dinner. Right?
Yeah.
But the more that she learns that, okay, oh, good girl. Now there, I don't know if you noticed, she was looking at the light and she made a decision. Yes, good girl.
Clever girl.
To look back to me without any instruction. That's her choosing to turn away from something that she would normally be enticed by. But if I start moving the light or flickering my hand through it again, so again, look, flicker, flicker. Yes, good girl. And when she chooses to look at me, I'm going to give her that yes marker. We're going to work through it. I'm going to shrink it down a bit more. And then again, I can start to move. Just hold. Yes, good girl. Yes, good. And then I'm going to turn it off. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, and that would be a nice little short. I mean, we've probably done that for about 10 minutes in total. But I turn it on, turn it off. If she starts getting too stimulated, and I'm just going to, I can leave that item there just so that she can have a look at it. And just go, so again, I don't want her to get too, I don't want the item to become a trigger as well. So it's like, oh, look, there you go. Good things happen around there. And you can go, did that make a bit of sense?
Yeah.
But you'll have good days and bad days. If she's too hyper already, we just need to slow. But by putting it on the wide light and just holding it as still as possible, you can sort of slow her down. Then you can start to move it. And because it's wider, it doesn't create that narrow point. The idea eventually is that we can really narrow that torch down onto a single dot. And we could move it and she'd still be doing what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
That's where I want to get to. But that could take a while because spaniels are known for this light chasing.
I know the nutty.
But they're known for light chasing. They're known for shadow chasing.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know a lot about a spaniel because I always said I'd never have a spaniel. And this is the girl who's 21 today that bought her.
Well, I love a spaniel. And Bliss, to be honest, if I was to do this game with a torch, Bliss would chase around after the very narrow light if I did that. But because I've trained disengagement and hold, if I said to Bliss, go and jump onto your bed, she would jump onto a bed. I could move the light around and she wouldn't chase after it.
Yeah.
I could interrupt her because we've trained it. But it's not something that I like doing with a dog because I think if you create the light chasing, which people do with cats, right,
Yeah.
you create then the availability that shadows will create that same thing.
I didn't know a dog would do that because I said to my friend that, oh God, I said, I ain't got a dog, I've got a cat.
Yeah.
And she says, what do you mean? Well, it was dark when we started walking around.
So what I want to do here is I've just turned it back on. I know I said I was going to leave it, but I'm just throwing some food in between her feet because she's in this lay down. I know she's in this, what we call this prone lay down. She's not in necessarily a calm lay down, but she is in a lay down and she is taking the food.
You see, I didn't know dogs chased lights.
Yeah, it's quite common.
I've never had a dog that chased lights. And
good.
And as soon as she started, I thought, oh God, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And because I asked somebody if they knew where asylum was for a dog.
Bless her.
Didn't they, baby?
Happy 1 year birthday. Oh, sorry,
It's
sweetheart.
Don't worry about it.
Right.